Okay, today I'm gonna work on this about an hour and a half. I did a little work on this interior uh, yesterday, just a little time, and I did some before pictures already. Well, not pictures, but videos. A car that's usually this dirty with this much dog hair and dirt, instead of prepping the car first and having an opportunity to get water and moisture all in it because you're doing the door jams and everything, it's best to vacuum clean this car, blow this car out first, give it a very thorough vacuum cleaning first to try to get a lot of this debris out before you start doing the prep. Because once you start doing the prep on a car like in this kind of condition for its interior, then it get wet. Once you're doing the prep, it's possible, it's good and possible it's gonna get wet in here. And at that time, the dog hair and the dirt wanna like go into the actual surface and it's harder to bring it back out. So right now, it's dry and it'd be easier for my vacuum cleaner to suck up this debris because the carpet is dry. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna start giving this car a thorough vacuum. I'm gonna vacuum clean the driver's side, then I'm gonna go over to the passenger side. Depending on how much time I have left, then I'm gonna vacuum clean the back side. After I get through doing that, it'll be time for me to clean the venting system and the cup holders and all the other areas I could get that's a part of doing the interior detail. Like I said, I'm only gonna work on this about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna see how far I'm gonna get. You go around this way. Come around this way. Lean across the seat and shine your light over, shine the camera over here. There we go, like that. Do a video. I'll go walk around the car, video the car. I gotta go get some. Just walk around the car and shine the camera there and in the back, and I'll be right back. like today doing this kind of job is the day that having on my knee pads really pays off. I have my knee pads on and I'm kneeling down on a piece of blow mat that's made of carpet. So it helps to protect my knees from the actual cement. That way, if I say anything, maybe I could be heard a little bit better. I turn the vacuum cleaner back on when I actually need to. See, it's no easy way to really do a car like this other than just getting into it and just start working on it. And like I said, I found it worked better for me when I'm doing cars that have this much dog hair and dirt, not to get the inside of the interior, especially the carpets, too wet, because it's hard. It makes the dirt and the dog hair cling more to the carpet, make it harder to want to come out. Good thing this car got leather interior. Only thing I had to do is scrub it down real good with some cleaning solution. And after it's dry, I could treat it with some leather treatment. Even the floor mats are rubber. Even the piece that go in the cargo mat that go in the back where the hatchback at, kind of like the car that's not a hatchback, got a trunk. That particular mat is rubber. So since the seats are leather, the floor mats are rubber, and the cargo mat is rubber. Only thing I got to do is scrub these seats, scrub these door panels, and treat the seats and the door panels with leather treatment. Same thing about these moldings right here. They can also be scrubbed too with the same solution that I'm gonna use to clean the seats and door panels with it. If this car would have had cloth seats, door panels that had cloth in them, and cloth floor mats, I wouldn't have done this car. It'd have been too much work, and even if they paid me 10 hours or more, it just wouldn't have been worth my time. But I wanted to do it because I don't do used cars that's in this condition like I used to. I might get a customer pay job that have a car like this, but I actually get paid what I want to do a customer car in this kind of condition. The dealership is only going to pay so much money, and when you done worked lived in 3 states and been doing dealership work ever since 1979, you get to a point to where you could choose some of your jobs, what you do, because they got so many other people coming into the detail game, and they're not gonna learn fast if they're doing a bunch of easy cars. This car here is a learning lesson. I done so many cars this nasty that I know how to approach it. And the first thing I learned is that your mind is gonna have you defeated or to won the battle before you start this car. If you look at this car and Your mind tell you it's hard, it's difficult, because it's nasty. Everything you do on this car is gonna be a challenge because your mind done already psych you out by telling you that this car is difficult. Yeah, it's difficult, but this car can't think. And that's the thing about it. A lot of detailers forget that we're given minds. So even if something bad, we just have to figure out a way to make it work into our advantage, right? No car never beat me. It haven't beat me because the car can't think and I can. So since I could think, I always come up with a way to win. It ain't like I'm going against an opponent that could think just like I think and move like I can move. This car don't have that capability. So why would I let something that don't have that capability beat me? And that's how I feel about when I'm doing this kind of job. It's gonna damn lose because I already decided from the start that I'm gonna win. I got some before pictures of how this interior look on the floor. Mainly, I took floor shots, and you'll be able to see it in the video. Now, I done got this pretty clean. Doing a car that got this much dog hair, it's impossible to get all the dog hair out this car. You get as much as you can out to the point where you know the customer should be satisfied, if not happy. I'm not sure if the customer bought the car offline without actually seeing it. But if a customer ever want to see a car that I did a detail, they want to compare the difference with how I look before I started and afterward. I be doing pictures or I do videos, so I can show them what I'm talking about. A lot of times people believe what they see, not what you tell them. I can say this car is in bad shape and I did my best, but if I can't prove it, then it could be just mere talk coming out of my lips to them. But if I could show them in pictures or videos how bad this car was and how it turned out, most cases people are gonna believe what they see, not what you tell them, so they can actually see that I'm telling them the truth. I clean the brake pedals because a lot of detailers today, even some of the guys work with me at all my previous job and this current job, they have a problem doing the brake pedals. When I came to this job, I was at a dealership that didn't require you to do highly quality work because of the brand of cars they sold. So I was there 5 years and got a little relaxed. So I wasn't doing the brake pedals like I should. And it was brought to my attention on 2 occasions by the detail lead man that I need to be doing my brake pedals and gas pedal. After that, he not to tell me again. Now I make sure I get them all. Excuse me, I'm gonna walk over here and get something. Detail ain't a job that you could take lightly and do less as possible, because some places you're gonna go work, they're gonna expect the best, and they might have a reputation for selling the best quality used cars, and that's detail wise and mechanical wise. And if they got that reputation, they're not gonna let you tarnish that. So you gotta be ready to step it up when you go to a new job to do automotive detail according to the people you're working for. You gotta be able to meet their demands. I'm gonna get this one more vacuum cleaner clean, and I'm gonna switch places with my person working the camera, and I'm gonna go over there on the passenger side of this car and start trying to get rid of some of the dog hair. I'm gonna have to scrub this with the upholstery brush, spinner brush, but I'm gonna do that later. I just wanna get this car completely backed out as much as possible. And I wanna do that before it's wet. I got most of the areas that needed to be cleaned on the driver's side before I got the car wet. And while I was down there cleaning, vacuum cleaner, I hit the brake pedals and gas pedals while I was down there. And to be honest, I'm not even through because I haven't shampooed the carpet. I'm just doing a back to try to get as much grime and dog hair off. But if you go back and look at the previous video yesterday that I did, once I posted it, and you compared it to what I was doing before I stopped and to where I'm at now, you see the difference. That's a big difference. Here, it's just a little harder. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the other side. You can stop it. Stop it now, and we'll start.